Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big, beautiful family. By hitting that subscription button, it's free for everyone. No one's charging you for anything, so it's just a way to help us creators to continue on with these tutorials. And please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. Most of the time I use a 2.75 hook or 3.5, depending on the project that I'm working on and how big I want it to go. If you have a tight tension, use a 2-size hook bigger than your normal so your patterns don't curve. If you're too loose, then go a size or 2 smaller on your hook so it doesn't become too floppy and messy. I also would like to mention I do have a private crochet group. If you're interested to join, you're more than welcome, as long as you have a profile. I also have Instagram and TikTok. If you're stuck in projects and you need help, you could always message me through there. It's much faster for me to answer you or show me your product, what's going on, or where you're going wrong on it. You can take a picture and send it me through there, because YouTube does not accept that. Most of you should already know that. I also have a Facebook group page, I should say. You can follow me through there also. I want to thank again from the bottom of my heart to all of you that have been helping women in need of thread. And for some of you that are considering, please do so. You could either donate through below the video. There's a little bag that says thank you. You can drop in there whatever amount you'd like. It's, we don't have a specific order of an amount that you have to donate. You can do whatever you'd like. Anything counts and it helps, and I thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to get started, and please, if you can share the video, sharing is caring. It helps tremendously to have more people recognize the channel and become part of this wonderful family. Thank you, everyone. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create this beautiful flower, and of course, by using the different colors, you'll have the different effect on it. Let's say the yellow and brown. It almost looks like the sunflower. White and red. I mean, you can do whatever, and this is perfect for any application, either sewed or glued, or you can use the back loops, because they have back loops to put paddles in. Or you can build the granny square behind it, and you can do blankets, baby blankets, a little girl or little boys if you use the blue, or throwaway blankets in the bed or the couch, or whatever the case may be. You can do one normal granny square, and the next one with the flower, next one with the flower, next one with the simple granny square, which I will show you afterwards how to add the granny square onto that. So I'm going to use the black. I know the black is hard to see, but turn your closed caption on if you have to. It's only to do the little middle piece. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So I'm going to do a magic circle. If you can do a 6 chain. This is so easy to create. It will be a quick tutorial. I'm going to go up 1 chain, come back in, and create a single and 2 chain. This is my first double crochet. Inside of this magic circle, I'm going to create a total, including with my first chain and 2, my single and 2 chains, a total of 16 double crochet. Okay, so 16 double crochet inside of the circle, and then I'm cutting my thread, and this time I'll use the baby yellow. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 16 double crochets. I'm going to do a slip stitch here on the yellow, the baby yellow. This does not count as any stitch. I'm going to come in any of the double crochet with a single, and I'm going to do 7 chains. I did single 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. I'm just going to cut this little piece here so we don't get confused. Okay, so say on any double crochet single, 7 chain. I'm going to count backwards to the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you grab both loops in here, because if you grab only one, it's going to pull too much. We need to do 12 double crochets total inside of that same space. So 1, 2, 3 on your 4th. That means you're going to have 1, 2, 3 left. Grab both loops. As you can see here, I have both loops right in the center. And this would be already my 2nd double crochet, because of those chains formed already 1 double crochet. So 3, okay, the chains that we had of the 7 plus 2 more that I've done. 3, 4, all in the same space. 5, 12 double crochets total. So I've done my 12 double crochets in here. I'm going to come right next stitch, next space, and close it with a single. And then again 7. We're going to repeat this 16 times all the way around. 7 chain again. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back on your 4th space. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. Make sure you go right in the center. You see the 2 loops here, or it's going to pull too much. You're going to have a big gap in the center there, and it won't be pretty. So do your 12 double crochets again. I've done my 12 double crochets. I'm coming into the next space, next stitch right after. I'm not skipping any. I'm working in all 16 double crochets and creating these 16 paddles, okay? And single, so you tie it in with a single. And again, chain 7. Repeat the same thing. We're going to do that 16 times, so you're supposed to have 16 paddles. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I'm on to my last one. I'm going to close up my 15th paddle, I should say, and do my 7 chain. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back 4 space into my 4th chain, do my 12 double crochets. So I've done my 16 paddles, okay, of the flower. I'm going to come in on the first one we did, the first single, okay. I'm going to come in with a slip stitch, okay. Now we have 3 chains here left on all of the paddles, right? Because we counted backwards 4 space. I'm going to grab a smaller hook to go in because my stitch is so tight, especially at the beginning. So I'm going to come in, slip stitch through these chains here to go up, okay. So we have 3 chains, we slip stitch 3 times. And I'm coming in the center where I have all those 12, also slip stitch the 12 double crochets. So I slip stitch through that center paddle. I'm going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, and 3 chain, okay. I'm going to come into the next one. You have to be careful not to miss any paddles, because sometimes they bend and we don't see them, okay. So I'm going to slip stitch again, 1, 2, 3, chain into the next one, into the center, slip stitch again, 1, 2, 3, chain. We're going to do that to every single one of them. Like I said, they bend backwards and you might miss, so you have to be careful not to miss any paddles. So basically what we're doing is we're getting them secure so they're not flip-flop the way they are here now. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do that in all of them. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much did all of my chains that I was supposed to do. I had to hook it on here so I don't lose track. And now, if you want, you can just cut it like I did with the pink, and you can glue it on, stitch it on, or you can continue and do a granny square. You can use, let's say, if you're doing your pillow for pillows, an example, in white, then you can use white. I'm just going to continue from here so I don't cut my thread. So I've closed in on this one here, and I'm going to come directly on that 3 chain in the back, and I'm going to do my first corner with a single and chain 2. I'm going to build a shell here of 3 double crochets. That's my first corner of the granny. 2 chain and 3 more double crochets inside of this 3 chain space behind the paddle. Okay, and then I'm going to do 1 chain space. I'm coming into the next 3 chain space, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets only. Okay, 1 chain, I'm coming into the next 3 chain space behind the paddle, and create again 3 double crochets. So I'm going to use 3 loops, we call them loops back here, for these 3 double crochets. So I'm on my 3rd loop back here and doing the 3 double crochets. Okay, so I have 3 groups. So the first corner with the shell, 3 double crochet on the next loop, 1 chain space, 3 double crochet on the next loop, 1 chain space, 3 double crochet on the next loop, and 1 chain space. I'm creating the second corner with the shell with 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So my second corner for the granny square is already created. And then again, 1 chain space, come into the next one and create your 3 double crochets again. So we're on the next side, 1 chain space and 3 double crochets again, 1 chain. So we have 3 groups again to create of 3 double crochet per loop. Okay, so we have the second corner here. So this is our first, then we have the 3 groups, second, 3 groups, 1 chain, and the shell. So we're on the 3rd corner of the granny square. Shell of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So this is the 3rd corner. Okay, looks all crumpled up, but once you straighten them out, comes out just perfect. And then again, 1 chain into the next loop, create your 3 double crochets, 1 chain. So we're creating the 3 groups again, 3 double crochet per loop back here. So I'm on my second group, 1 chain, and my 3rd group of 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and we're creating our 4th corner, which is the last one, with shell, 3 double crochet, 2 chain into the same space, 3 double crochet. So we have our 4th corner created. And now 1 chain, complete your last 3 groups. So I'm on my last 3rd group before hitting that shell. So I have my last 3 groups here on this one. 1 chain, come in your first double crochet that shell and slip stitch. So my granny square is complete. Just need to fix it because it's all like crumpled up, right? Whoops, this way. And in the back, this is what it looks like, your granny square. Now, of course, you would, continue to do another row by going up into the granny square, which is coming back in that shell. And you can use different colors, of course. I'm going to do the walk. I call it the walk with the slip stitch. Into that corner, create your shell where there's shell. And then on your 1 chain space, you create your groups, okay? And then you can attach it onto your pattern or glue it on or whatever the case may be. So my first shell on top of shell is done. I did my 1 chain and creating my first group of 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and my second group, 1 chain, my third group. So pretty much finished creating the second row, and that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm not going to keep it as a granny square because I plan to do other things with these flowers, but you would just continue and then you can add them onto whatever pattern you're working on, or even go bigger with this granny square. And this stays in the center. You can do the white and then keep attaching onto one simple no flower, and then the next one with a flower, and then the one beside no flower. Just normal granny square and attach it on, and that would look absolutely stunning. So this pretty much does it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed these little flowers. Stay tuned for the next video. Most definitely when I do create flowers, that means I will most probably be adding them on to the next project. And thank you so much, everybody, for being part of this journey with me. And please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.